Hello and welcome back to the ever-worsening week of Howard Lotor, otherwise known as Backbone. Good morning, how are you feeling? What are the test results saying? Haven't had to try to do any analysis. I'm sorry, but there will be more. It's hard for you too, isn't it? Yes, the data is totally out of... Oh, you mean emotionally. Of course I fucking meant that. Yes, it's weird. I feel guilty for feeling comfortable. Do you have enough water? Sure, but could do with some fresh air, though. I'll open a window, so that's gonna help. Howark. Hmm? Blark? What? Honk? No, for me. Howard, if this reaches you, swear I found your ass at 9 every night. Showed the geezer your photo. Told him to check the unusual places. Sorry I didn't come back that day. I was being followed. Worried about you. Asked around, but you're holding out on me. Hoping to have tea again soon. R. Can you take back my reply? Have a blank page. Honk. Thank you, Renee. Beware of Clarissa and the minister. I love you. That's all there's space for. Honk. Thanks, my friend. Fly safe. Honk. You too. How the heck a goose got into the lab? Well, I guess they opened up a window, but still. Howard, please eat. Keep your strength up. Soup? I ate soup. A piece of bread and some butter packets, too. Look at the food. This'll keep me alive. It might destroy my will to live. I'll try the soup. It's thick, bland, and somewhat grainy. Pocket the butter. We could use grease. Butter. I need the energy later. I'll eat the rest. I think I'm gonna be sick. Yes. Your name is Belle? Yes, how'd you know? Found an inscription in the book. I had forgotten it was there, but yes, no real secret. You repressed it because the book scares you. Don't be ludicrous. I'm a scientist. My whole life is about exploring the unknown. The book is a symbol of your debt to Clarissa. I don't know. No, it's not much, but maybe you'll help find something in the book you can use. Please tell me about who you really are. Suppose you owe you that much. Where to start? I'm a scientist. Not many scientists like me. What does that mean? Don't be naive. Rodents don't become scientists. It's not illegal, but might as well be. So Clarissa lets you do what you love. Exactly. Get to let out my calling and maybe eventually prove my kind is capable just as much as the others. So it's all worth it? Yes, it is. Chance to practice my craft, to illuminate the darkness. It's what I've always wanted. For others like me to get the chance. One day. Clarissa kills people and sells her flesh to the apes. What are you talking about? Why would she do that? You're a scientist. You can work it out. Even if it's true and it's that simple, I'm sure she has good reason for it. Wow, you're in love with her. Maybe. If I remember what my life was like before her, I feel like I was a slave to society. All you got was a prettier master. Easy for someone to say who's never had a master at all. I need to rest. As you wish. Thank you. Need to resist this. Fuck. But it won't let me. Ow. say she would probably need to put me out, but according to the last thing that happened, it seems like anesthetic doesn't work on us as well as it should. Yes, Miss Bloodworth? Your artifact's responding to tests. Yes, of course. I'll be very careful. It was all for nothing. The act of existing is enough. There is only change. What are we now? One with the past incarnations of self, one with the visions of futures never lived, one with the myriad of identities we've chosen, and those that were chosen for us. We're one. Need to get out of today. I refuse to die here. Stain and sniff with blood. My blood. Eh. It's a dirty toilet with a sink on top of it. Smoke the bandaged water? Maybe this will help. How do I do with it? Come on, I know you're in there. Howard, how are you feeling? Shifting. I can only imagine. Anyways, please get ready for the next round of tests. We'll start soon. We don't blame you for this. Thank you, Howard. I wasn't asking for forgiveness, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't relieved to hear that. We are ready. Please try and eat. It's important. Looks like a small chunk of overcooked fish and undercooked rice. Ponder the food. Things go in us, and what we contain. At least it's not soup. I'm gonna eat this. Fish feels like wet toilet paper. Rice is kind of crunchy. Focus on absorbing the nutrients and forget the taste. Force it down. Ah, investigate mouth. Oh, there's a serious fish bone in here. That could have killed me. Oh, let's keep the bone. Why am I like this? Abandon the food. Whatever happens, have to make sure the gas doesn't knock me out. The weapon of choice. Gas start leaking out any moment now. Maybe I'll stuff the soaking bandage into the vent. I would block some of the gas in the first place. Alternatively, wrap it around my face. It's tight enough around my mouth and nose. It should be effective at blocking gas particles. Buy me some time. Not sure how much bandage I have, but probably easier to cover face than cover that. I don't feel too bad. Sure hope it works. Gotta think fast. Bella's expecting me to be unconscious. Can pretend to be unconscious. Risky, but I'll get the door open. Get her close to me. Oh yeah, let's feign unconsciousness. Okay, she has to come and get me. I'll wait. What's on your face? Oh no, don't. Mr. Loader. Belle, stop. How are you conscious? Did the artifact somehow... We didn't want to die. I know you must hate me, but please, don't hurt me. I can. There is no hurt. I don't have that much time left. I think you should know that. Find Renee. She's all that matters. Okay, you'll need those keys to get out of here. We want to see the test results. It won't help. It's mostly raw data. We need to analyze in comparison. We need to see them. Files are on the computer over there. Howard, I'm so sorry. Goodbye. Okay, so these computers make it look very much not 1930s. Don't understand any of this shit. Yeah. Should smash it all up, but I'm so tired. Okay, whole bunch of data. First two tests aim to work towards understanding patient's psychological state through pain threshold and response. Initial tests concluded the patient has far higher, broader pain tolerance than the average subject, along with a massive spike in aggression hormones. Full data range below. So the test aims to establish a basic framework for understanding the artifact's effect of healing factors and motor control. Initial conclusion is that in the subject, at least, the artifacts rapidly begin breaking down certain neural pathways while strengthening certain parasympathetic nervous systems. Ugh. Aim's third test will be to isolate RNA and DNA function and relationship. Patient does not survive. We will perform an autopsy and attempt to recontain the artifact for further study. Are you me? Are we us? You are who I am, who I am, who I am? Look in the extant data of psychological trauma. Linked to neuropathy, correlation, thesis, psychosomatic impact on artifact. Also, study effective immune response, common viruses, those that expose extra-wall environments compared to intra-wall. Insidious immunosuppressive effect. Why? Test continues. There are not many of us left. Time is running out, but hope perseveres. I persevere. Cannot let the line end here. Change is preferable to annihilation. We are our genes. Our genes are we are. We are. We are. We are. We are. We are. I think we're more than our genes, but whatever. It was bizarre seeing the growth today. It sits on the subject's shoulder like a hoodie or something. Today's test proves that his pain tolerance is well above average. I believe it. He's been walking around with that thing on him for days. It still hasn't dropped. Shame that we couldn't track the effects on him from the start. Sometimes I wonder if how much of that tolerance is him. How much of that is the artifact. Subject seems to be suffering nightmares. He groans, twists and turns. He even whispers to himself in his sleep. I guess he's sleeping at all. Like he's having an imaginary argument with himself. He might not have time left. Even if I were to let him out now, it wouldn't last long. In a way, it's better up here. Of course, he doesn't see it that way. We're wasting our time here. These numbers and letters are inconsequential. Must go. Must become. We must be. Yes, we are. His name is Howard. I don't know why I want to mark that down, but I feel compelled to. His name is Howard. We must go. We are. Must be. Oh. No, I have to hit Q. Step out. Act 5. Epilogue. Achievement unlocked. Act 4. Hello, Clarissa. And we're playing Clarissa now? Minister, I trust you're well. I'm fine, Bloodworth. Just busier than usual. Next delivery still on track? What makes you think it's not? I haven't heard from you in a week. Anything on your mind? No more than usual. Must be inform you a most peculiar incident has occurred. Someone broke into my office. Any clues who might have tipped them off? Oh, my condolences. Clarissa, speak directly now. Do you have any information on concerning who could have done such a thing? Perhaps your maid? Pawa has been serving me for decades. Impossible. All right, I believe you. For now. Minister, we are partners. I don't understand where this is coming from. If you hear something on the grapevine, let me know, please. It can impact both of us. How come? My papers are missing, some pertaining to our partnership. Oh, that is most unfortunate. Goodbye, Clarissa. Have a wonderful evening, Minister. And we are now Clarissa Bloodworth. Interesting. What a walk cycle. Hello, Renee. I won't be intimidated, you know. That attitude is why you're here. I'm not trying to intimidate you. So being summoned at gunpoint is your idea of being friendly. It's the only way I could guarantee you'd come. You're not used to people turning you down, are you? Suze, make yourself useful elsewhere. How'd you find me? Some junkie let slip your name to one of my dealers. Bloodworth, you need to know what you know about Howard now. He is infected with a DNA splicing organism. What organism? What do you know? It rapidly rewrites and mutates DNA. What? Where'd it come from? I don't know. Science Minister found it. Fuck. Clarissa, just tell me what happened to Howard. Did you hurt him? He escaped. You didn't follow him? He's alive? Where? I think he is. We could look for him. You and I. You're not that fucking smart if you think I'd do anything with you. Is that why you brought me here? Mr. Lodor is gone. You need a new partner. I knew you were crazy. Think I would work with a mob boss who conspired the ruling elite to eat the innocent? You don't know the whole story. I'd love to hear it. Wonder how reliable the narrator would be. These were not great people. Rapists, abusers, wife beaters. Even scum doesn't deserve to be eaten. Maybe, but help me get in control of the apes. You are a murderer. I might be, but it's over now. You want me to pat you on the shoulder? I read your book. You proved to be not afraid of the apes. Oh, I'm afraid of them, now more than ever. I want to bring down the apes and their wall. Excuse me? I need someone to stir up a revolution. You. Are you out of your fucking mind? You and I might be the only sane people left in the city. Do you mean to literally bring down the wall? When you see what's possible beyond it, you'll know. The wall is there for a reason. It's nothing but death beyond it. I've been out there. It's safe. And more. What? What are you saying? Scavengers are out looking for remnants of lost civilizations out there, secretly. And you know this? Technology that infected Lotor. It was found there. Oh, I had a tunnel built. Comes out away from the wall. I can take you there, if you'd like. I don't understand. You were working with the apes. How exactly do you know things will improve when they're not in power? I read your book. You know the answer. They won't be around. That's enough. I can't really argue with that. Revolution will happen slowly, inevitably, like a tide. The military, the police, they're loyal to the apes. They'll squash it before it builds any momentum. People will die, violently. They're loyal to power. We'll show him who really has it. He has a lofty ambition for a murderous drug pimp. We already have the power. Why risk it on something like this? It's not real power. I want the real thing. Freedom. I'm just helping install you as a dictator. Dictators are lonesome. I'll have you. That's the last thing I want. No, I want others to step up. And what's in it for me? I risk everything by trusting you, and you expect me to forgive you? You get to change the world. Maybe for the worse. Maybe it changes me to me longer be in it. Have you considered you may be delusional? Things are getting worse, quicker than you know. Well, Bloodworth, this has been delightful. Can I go now, or is it something else? Sure you don't want to stay for a drink? You have 2 days to think? Oh, I'm gonna have plenty of time. What happens if I miss the deadline? Then I will leave you alone. Trust you to make the right choice. Bloodworth, you think you're still think you're a conniving piece of shit, but I'm not saying no. I'm sure I'll tell you my thoughts one way or the other. Take all the time you need. It's the biggest decision of your life. Fascinating. Renee at last. Easier to get a table for two at Dorsia than get a hold of you. The invitation's still open, by the way. The oysters are to die for. I'm here now. I guess now we're playing as Renee. But that'll be for next time. When we come back, folks, the epilogue. Have a good one.